Hello students, this is 7.3. I'm looking at number 8. It says use the multiplication principle to solve numbers 5, 6, and 7 above, so without having to use a tree diagram. This is what it says in the book, multiplication principle for counting. If in operations O sub 1, O sub 2, that's like operation 1, operation 2, all the way to some operation n, are performed in order with possible number of outcomes, n1, n2, all the way to nn respectively, then there are n1 times n2 times all the way to n sub n possible combined outcomes of the operations performed in the given order. Well, that is easier done than said. So let's see what 8 says. It says use the multiplication principle to solve numbers 5, 6, and 7 above. So I'm going back to number 5, right here. 5 was the jackets that were small, medium, large, extra large, blue or red. So what this really means is that this is what I do for the multiplication principle. So here's all the tree diagram. Now, I don't want to have to do this every time. So what I do is, okay, there are 2 possible features of this jacket. Size, color, right? So this is size, and this is color. So there are 4 possible colors, sizes, 4 possible sizes, and 2 possible colors. So if I do that multiplication, I get 8. And that is the multiplication principle right there. We got the same number we did when we did all this work. Let's try another one. This was our 2-letter code, multiplication principle, 2-letter code. So I always write dash dash here. So this is the first letter, and this one's the second letter. I'll put letter, and this is second letter. So how many choices did we have on the first letter? We had A, B, or C. So we had 3 choices on the first letter. And the second letter, because it could be repeated, we still had 3 choices, giving 3 times 3 is 9, which is what we got when we did the tree diagram. Okay, counting. Now this last one was ABC, and we were not allowed to repeat, so that's going to be a little different for our first letter. We still have first and second letter here. Now, our first letter, we have a choice of A, B, or C, so I'm going to put 3 choices here. But it turns out that after you've picked one and you cannot repeat, you have only 2 choices left. So once I picked the A, I had the B, C. Once I picked the B, I only had the A and the C, and so on. So this is going to be 1 less when you're not allowed to repeat. And that will give you 6 here. And we're going to come back with examples of the multiplication principle for the rest of the worksheet. I'll be back.